How to fit and change all the different attachments on your brush cutter. Before fitting the snow thrower head, you're gonna need the snow thrower attachment itself, extension pole and circular iron sleeve. You'll also need 2 Allen wrench. Grab the locking collar from your toolkit. Line up the tab on the locking collar with the hole on the snow thrower attachments, then push it on until it clicks into place. And that's it, you're all set. Alright, next up is fitting the extension pole. Line up the holes on the extension pole with the matching holes on the snow thrower attachments. Once it's lined up, use your Allen wrench to tighten down the bolts. And that's it, the installation is all done. Next we'll walk through how to install the string trimmer head on the brush cutter and then how to replace it with the 3-toothed metal blade. Before you fit the trimming head, let's get the debris shield ready. The shaft with gearbox, the 3-toothed metal blade, the trimmer head, the tri-lock mount, the black L-shaped metal blade, 2 hex wrenches, a socket wrench, the 3-blade locking screws, the 2 screws for securing the debris shield. First, we are going to mount the black L-shaped metal blade onto the debris shield. Grab the 3-blade locking screws you've got ready. Just tighten them down securely and that'll do it. Then, take the shaft assembly with the gearbox end. Use your hex wrench to remove the screws from the gearbox. Next, take out the triangular mounting bracket. Line up the holes on the bracket with the holes on the gearbox. Then tighten down the screws with your hex wrench. Line up the holes on the triangular mounting bracket with the holes on the debris shield. Now, take the 2 debris shield screws you prepared and tighten them down with the hex wrench. That's all there is to it. Alright, now we're fitting the trimmer head. Take your hex wrench and insert it into that locking hole on the gearbox. Be careful, there's a second locking hole on the inside of the shaft that you need to insert your hex wrench into as well. Then, take your socket wrench and turn the nut clockwise to remove it. Remove the top cover and the faceplate. Take your trimmer head and screw it on by turning it counterclockwise. And that's it, the installation is all finished up. Next up, we are going to swap out the blade and put on the 3-toothed cutter. First things first, slide your hex wrench into the locking hole again to secure the shaft. Then, turn the trimmer head clockwise to remove it. Remember, it's a reverse thread. After you've taken off the trimmer head, leave the hex wrench in the locking hole for now. Take the 3-toothed blade and fit it onto the locating pins on the base plate. Pop the faceplate and the top cover back on. Tighten the nut by turning it counterclockwise. Remember, it's a reverse thread. And that's it, the 3-tooth blade is all set. Before we get started on mounting the switch handle and the P-handle, you're gonna need the switch handle assembly ready. The P-handle, the shoulder strap, the aluminum tube with quick connect coupler, a socket wrench, the rubber grip, the 4 bolts and nuts for securing the P-handle. Grab the switch handle end, the aluminum tube with quick connect coupler you've got laid out. Line up the holes on the handle with the ones on the aluminum tube and bolt it into place. Then, use the cross-shaped lock on your socket wrench to tighten down the 2 screws on the handle. Next, slide the rubber grip sleeve onto the aluminum tube. Now, fit the P-handle onto the shaft. Take the 4 bolts and nuts you've got ready and tighten them down to secure the handle. Once that's done, clip the shoulder strap latch on the aluminum tube And that's it, the installation is all finished up. Next up, we'll connect the aluminum tube to the power head. Before we hook up the aluminum tube, we need to get the power head and ready. An 810 mm open end wrench, 2 hex wrenches. First, grab your hex wrench and unscrew the bolts from the connection plate. Loosen this bottom bolt here. Line up the holes on the aluminum tube with the bolt holes on the connection plate. Line up the holes on the aluminum tube with the bolt holes on the connection plate. Once they're lined up, use your hex wrench to tighten down the bolts. Once you've tightened down those bolts, the connection is solid. Next, use your hex wrench to take out the screws on the air filter cover. Thread the terminal from the switch wire into the threaded socket on the engine. Then, seat the throttle cable from the switch assembly into the notch on the carburetor. Once it's lined up, push the throttle trigger on the handle to snap the cable and into place. Match the wire colors red to red, black to black. Once that's connected, pop the air filter cover back on and tighten down the screws. Once you've tightened those screws down, the whole assembly is finished. Now we'll get into connecting the power unit to the different cutting attachments. First up, grab the extension pole. Push it in firmly until you hear a distinct click. That's how you know the locking mechanism has fully engaged. Then, just snug down the collar on the quick connect fitting. Now, let's go through how to swap out the snow thrower attachment for a different attachment. First, loosen the collar on the quick connect mechanism. Press down firmly on the black button in the center of the quick connect, and then you can pull the extension pole straight out. Then, grab the next attachment you want to use. Push it in firmly until you hear a distinct click. That's how you know the locking mechanism has fully engaged. Then, just snug down the collar on the quick connect fitting. And that's it, the installation is all done.